a new clutch cable. I'm not sure. I'm having an issue with the cable. I'm not sure if it is the cable or if it's the clutch pack or just the clutch being stuck. But anyway, I thought I'd do this, and I believe the way we're going to do this is as I've already done. I'm going to take the adjustment nut all up, push it down, take this nut all the way off so we can pull this through. There's a little slit back here that'll slide out, and then I don't know if you can see this or not, but there's also a little slit inside this lever, so I'm going to just push the cable to that point, and then I'm just going to hopefully just wiggle it. Ah, look at that. Come on. Wiggle it out. There we are. Now that cable's free. So I got a new one. It's just here. It just literally came in the mail just now. So go ahead and take this out. We'll install it the same way. Anyway, we'll get this out of the packaging. It's a little bit rough with it. Ah, here we are. Looks identical to the one that we have. That's great. Sometimes ordering stuff online, when it says, oh yeah, fitment is the same, you just never know. So as I kind of, it's the same size. Even has the same safety on it. That's pretty good. We'll put it into the side. And just the reverse. We're just gonna hook this back up. Slip that into the slot. Wiggle it in. Ooh, that went in a lot nicer than the other one came out. Maybe I've done that a little too easily. Ah, there we are. So I think we're just gonna push this rubber piece, slide it back, so that can slide up and in. Whoops. Get one nut below. Now into the hole. And then one nut on. Put this rubber sleeve, dust protector. Slide that back on. There. Alright, now we just need to make our adjustment up top. And we'll have it. Alright, let's go up top.
Look at that. The newest addition to the garage. A whiteboard. Full of ideas. Full of work. So as you can see, lots of things to do in the GL500. Long list there to get that thing ready to roll. GS850. I do want to pop the carbs off and give them a quick clean. This weekend it was a great ride, but it's been very intermittent. Sometimes it's very good, sometimes it's not very good. Ugh. So I do think we need to pop them off and kind of take a look inside and see what's going on. Definitely get another new fuel filter. The CB900, I took that out for a quick little spin tonight, another 5 miles, and it's getting more and more scary. The front end, I think, just needs to come off, like the entire thing. We need to take a look at the fork seals, the front brakes, the rear brakes as well. Maybe change the oil, and take a look at that air filter, see how clogged up it is, if it is. I can't remember when we had it off how bad it was, so that's easy to do. We'll just pop it off and look. And it definitely needs a wash. It's very, very greasy and gross. I also got on here some ride ideas. I know that people don't live near me, that's not going to make any sense, but this one right here is a highlight. Highway 60 to Wabasha, that's going to be an absolute thriller of a ride. I cannot wait to do that. But back up to the GS850, we got to get those carbs clean so it's more of an enjoyable ride and don't get stranded, because that'll be about a 2-hour round trip. And I got on there to do one that's a chit chat and one that's a soundbite, because it will be awesome to be able to just rip through those curves. It's bluff country, it's going to be fun, can't wait to do that. And then YouTube goals for year 1. 25,000 views, 300 subscribers. I don't know if we can pull that off. We've got a month and a half to go. But there's no point in having goals if they're not big. You gotta keep pushing, you gotta keep striving. If you don't, you're never gonna get them. But the most important thing to me is those two right there. Be genuine and have fun. I don't think it's worthwhile if you're not having fun doing this. And with everything in life, you have to risk something to get a reward, right? So let's just do it. Let's risk everything. Let's push ourselves to learn all this stuff on this board and see what we can come. It's been a few days since I said, let's go check this out on top. When we were trying to connect up that clutch cable on the back. We got our new cable run up. And I just want to show you how this is going to work up here with the new lever. Okay, so the best thing that I can suggest is if you have the ability to be able to disconnect this, that's probably going to work out best, to be able to get the eyelet into that groove. So I'll try to get it in there as best I can on the camera, set it there, and now that's going to rotate in. Now this is your adjustment for up on top, and those two nuts down the bottom are the adjustment for down below. So what we're going to do here is we're just going to let that rest there for a moment. We're going to screw this in, just to get it started. Screw that in a ways so we have plenty of room to be able to put the cable through. Because this grommet here is going to rest inside the top of this cap screw. Now this slit for the cable to run through, so we want to just get that lined up just right. I'm going to rotate this. Ooh, there, now I'm back in. I'm going to slide that in place to get it inside there. That will slide into the top of that, and this will slide into its position. Now it's going to be a lot of play there. Before we adjust that, we're just going to get this mounted back in. It has a nut on the bottom as well, but we're just going to get this set in just a snug up. Now this control has an adjustment on it. We're just going to set that back to about midway. Now we're going to just have a guess at where this needs to be. So the way this works is this adjusts, it pulls the cable out and makes it tight against this, and then this locks this in place so that the travel is locked in. As you can see, we've got lots of play. So we're going to go back down below and adjust it at that end as well. And come up here and see if we can get this to behave the way we want. Alright, so this is the adjustment down at the bottom where the clutch actually is. The clutch is just the clutch pack is just behind here, this cover. Now, as you can see, there's a lot of play in this. And we're going to try to take that out. We want it to rest right there. I do apologize for the sniffles and my voice. I've got a bit of a cold this week, but so what we want to do is we're going to just hold it there, loosen this guy, and then just drag that up. And then for the moment we're just going to tighten it right like that. Okay, so we've got no more play, or very little play in the clutch itself. And then up top, we're starting to move the clutch. I'm just gonna make some fine adjustments to the top. Now the adjustments that I'm making I will show here in a moment, but all that I'm doing is I'm unscrewing that holder out until there's more grip. Now, as you can see, the distance that moves to engage the springs inside the clutch to release the clutch itself to make it roll free. And that's all she is. Alright guys, what'd you think of that? That wasn't so bad. Clutch cable replacement done. Check. Let's cross that off the board. So if you like what you see, guys, hit that like button, give me a comment, subscribe if you're willing, if you want to see some more of this stuff. There's definitely things coming, as you can see from that whiteboard demonstration. Lots and lots of content coming your way. So anyway, like I said, it's late. I don't feel well. I probably look terrible, sound terrible, so I'm just gonna get out of here. Hit that subscribe button, guys. We'll see you guys in the next one. Mike, CafeBikes. We're gone.